I would now like to introduce David Yellen, who is president of Marist College. President Yellen.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marist's 73rd Commencement exercises. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the passing last month of Dr. Richard Foy, President Emeritus of Marist. Dr. Foy was the second president of the college, serving from 1958, when he was the youngest college president in the country, through 1979. Dr. Foy oversaw Marist's development into a modern residential college. He was a towering figure in the history of our college community, as well as an outstanding teacher, mentor, and human being. The Marist community will miss him greatly. Today is an opportunity to celebrate you, the members of the class of 2019, and all of your great accomplishments. We should remember, however, that the class did not get here on their own. So please join me in recognizing the families of our graduates. Thank you. Well, it's a good time. You have sacrificed, loved, and supported the members of the class. Without you, the accomplishments that we celebrate today would not have been possible. So I'd like to invite all the parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents of our graduates of the class of 2019 to stand and be saluted by the graduates. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize the faculty of the college. Really at the core of the Marist educational experience is the relationship between faculty members and students. Our faculty are incredibly dedicated to the education and development of our students. Would all the faculty who are here please stand and let the class of 2019 show their thanks. I'd also like to thank some of the people who are responsible for putting together this amazing day. No, not the weather. Wish we could take credit for that, but we will enjoy it, that's for sure. To start with, Kate Donham and Judy Ivankovich and the members of the commencement committee who worked really hard on all the activities today. Also, I'd like to thank all the people who you see and don't see who work today. From my office this week, I watched the folks setting up all the chairs and all the tent and everything, so we thank them for their work. I'd like to thank all the ushers and security people who are here today, and I'd like to thank all of our musicians and singers who really enrich an occasion like this. Finally, I'd like to note that in honor of all of you graduates, the lights on the historic Mid-Hudson Bridge will be lit tonight in Marist red and white. Then I'll just say a few words myself to the graduates. It's been a real pleasure these last 3 years for me to see you grow and flourish and see the people that you are and all that you've accomplished. You've studied and mastered complex subjects. You've done major research projects and in some cases presented that research at academic conferences. You've assumed leadership positions in student organizations and honor societies. You've entertained us with your art and music and athletic performances. You've participated in countless hours of community work and fundraising for organizations here in the Hudson Valley. And many of you accomplished this while overcoming very significant obstacles: illness, death in the family, economic struggles, language barriers, even homelessness. So we salute you for the diligence it took for you to get here today. You've grown tremendously during your time at Marist, but I would like you to remember this is really only the beginning of your journey. As you move ahead in your career, education, family, You're going to have tremendous opportunities to do great things and really make a difference in the world. As you do so, as you leave Marist and move out into the world, there are 3 R's I'd like to note and encourage you to pay attention to in your lives. The first is relationships. Take care of the important personal relationships in your life, remembering that at the end of the day, they're more important than any award or career achievement. Speaking of your career, building and maintaining strong professional relationships can be as or more important than the intellect and even the hard work you bring to the workplace. So seek out good mentors earlier in your career, and as you move along in your career, please be a good mentor to others who come after you. The second R is resiliency. We all fail many times along the way, but the true test of character is how we respond to that failure. What can you learn from your missteps, and how can you do better the next time? And the third R is reinvention, and this is particularly apt to young people graduating in a time like 2019. What you learned during college is less important than learning how to learn. More than ever before, learning is a lifetime activity. The pace of change in society is blinding. Many of you are going to work in jobs 10 years from now that don't even exist today. So you're going to have to keep adapting and keep learning to really achieve what you hope to. You're graduating into a complex, interdependent world that faces many daunting challenges. I'm very optimistic, though, about what happens when people of character and intelligence apply themselves to help solve the toughest problems. And you, class of 2019, are definitely people of character and intelligence. You've helped make Marist a better place, and now you're going to go out into the world and do the same for our nation and our world. So good luck and congratulations to the class of 2019.